Hello, it's great to be here with you again for another training session. I have continued to hear very good things about the progress that you've made in your new role and the positive impact that it's starting to have within our organization. Now today we're going to focus on a much different type of topic compared to what you've been used to hearing. You see, today's topic has to do with the dark side of leadership, as defined by the toxic triangle. It is important to note that all forms of leadership are not necessarily positive. There still exists a dark side of leadership that can be both unethical and destructive for our company. Please understand that the nature of this training is not to point fingers at your character in any way. Instead, the objective of the training is to show you what to be cautious of and what to report back to executive management should you see it happening. Now to start, the individuals who in the past have been identified as practicing toxic leadership have been those that have led their followers into negative situations and have used their leadership skills for their own personal gain. This selfish ambition and lack of integrity are the exact opposites of what we're trying to achieve within our organization. You see, in addition to causing counterproductive results toward our organizational goals, we have noticed that this type of behavior in particular has negatively impacted the overall attitudes of our workers. This simply cannot happen. So, to put prevention steps into place, we recommend that you reference the toxic triangle and use it as your guide. The toxic triangle entails 3 specific points, which include destructive leaders, susceptible followers, and conducive environments. Let's first analyze the destructive leader element. Destructive leaders are charismatic and feel the need to use power and coercion for their own personal gains. These individuals are also frequently found to be narcissistic and attention-getting. If identified, we ask that you bring your concerns to our management team for further evaluation. Let's now look at the second element of susceptible followers. Here, these followers are characterized as conformers and colluders. Conformers are people who go along with destructive leaders to settle their own alienation and emptiness. Also, they are often found to be people with low self-esteem and that are willing to cater to the leader to become more desirable. Now, because of their immaturity, they will more easily go along with authority figures and co-participate in destructive activities. In contrast, colluders will often respond to destructive leaders because they see an opportunity to profit or desire additional status. It is important to look out for both types of these followers and act if required. The third and final element is conducive environments. Here, we need to be wary of unstable settings where a lack of checks and balances may be apparent. You see, it's environments like these where leaders are granted more authority to assert radical change. Now, as you know, change is common and often a good thing. I mean, we've covered it in prior training sessions and it's commonly good, but this kind of change may be negative in the sense that hasty decisions could be made without the right reflection and assessment. Again, please be on the lookout if you feel that this type of atmosphere is present within our company. This concludes today's training on dark leadership and the toxic triangle. Now you have this to use as a guide. We're going to print off the toxic triangle. We encourage you to keep it at your desk because it's so very important to prevent this type of leadership from happening. Remember, both myself and Human Resources are here to support you with any questions you have as your guide as well. And with that being said, we want you to make it a great day, and until next time.